Today we're making Cajun chicken pizza, and here are the ingredients that we need. Homemade pizza dough, mozzarella cheese, homemade pizza sauce, and Cajun chicken. And this is stuff that I just cut up, and I had bought that at my local deli as slices, and I just chopped it up like that. So there we go. So those are the ingredients, so let's get started. So let's get a little bit of flour down on our work area here. Let me just move that out of the way. There we go. Alright. So this is a dough that I made this morning. I made a bunch of them. So I'm just going to flatten that out. And this is going to be a small pizza. In my area they call them bambino. Just a very small pizza. Basically for one person. I've got my oven going right now at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I could use the rolling pin, but today I just feel like doing it this way. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just turning and pulling at the same time. And I'm by no means an expert at doing this. If you want to see expert people doing this, you got to head over to some of the championship videos where you'll see all the pizza tossers and all those guys doing the acrobatic stunts with pizza dough. It's pretty amazing. There, that's pretty good. What do you think? So let's get this thing sauced up. That's the next step, so I'll be back. And we'll get our sauce on there. Solo mio. Na, 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 na. Alright, so that's it with the sauce. Let's throw some cheese on. And this is just mozzarella cheese that I grated just before I started the video. You can buy it in the block and save money and grate it yourself, or you can buy it already done in the bag. Sometimes you can get a good deal on the grated stuff, you know, and then you don't have to do it yourself. So there we go. That's quite a bit of cheese. That's good. And I'm going to be making a few of these, so I'm not going to be using all of this, but I'm going to be using quite a bit of it. So let's just get this down on top. One thing you have to remember when you're making pizza is that if you overload it with ingredients everywhere, the cheese has a much harder time at browning up. So, you know, if you fully load it with so much stuff where the heat just doesn't, you know, touch the cheese that well, you know, you'll look at it and you'll say, oh, it didn't brown up that well, but it's all going to taste the same. But that's just something to think about. And for my little ending, I've got a little piece of dough here that I let rise as well. I'm just going to cut that in half, and I'll just make another little ball out of it. This used to be standard. It was a tradition all the time when you bought pizza at the pizza joint or your pizza parlor. You would find a little dough ball like that, and the reason for that little dough ball, which was actually one of my favorite parts of the pizza, is that when they're boxing up the pizza, this little dough ball would rest against the top of the cardboard box so that the cardboard box wouldn't touch against the actual pizza and all the ingredients, and then when you opened up your pizza, all of your toppings would be on the inside cover of the pizza box. And this is kind of like, this is what that's for. Now in many places what they've done is they've switched this with a little plastic piece. Let's try that again. In many places they've switched the dough ball with a little plastic piece, which kind of looks like a little child's play toy, kind of like a little table. It's like a little three or four legged little thing, and it looks like a little table. But anyway, so there we go. So there's our pizza. I'm gonna pop that in the oven at 425 degrees until golden brown, and I'll let you know exactly how many minutes I put it in for. So I'll see you in a bit. There we go. That's exactly 12 minutes. I'll bring it over to the table here and we'll check it out. And there it is, just came out. 425 degrees for 12 minutes exactly, and there we go. That looks good. So here's our final product, Cajun chicken pizza. And it smells yummy. So that's it for this video, so I'll see you next time.